art of punches when you could throw two punches that sound like one. He would throw punches. You can hear them. There were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one. Now those days are gone, it's empty, I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you believe in me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all.
Yo, welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, man. They're having a cool day. So I figured we try to go for a long stream, man. Hopefully we get a long stream, get some people in here, pause, and run up them numbers, man. You know we need to run it up. Had a slow first week, so trying to make up for that lost time because of the holidays. You know, we were all away from the computer. Hopefully we're back behind our phones and computer, and let's get this stream rolling, because you already know that you guys are the star of the show. I'm only a co-host. So chat, make sure you're chatting. As you come in the chat, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you're brand new, because most of you guys that watch aren't even subscribed, man. And you're returning viewers. That's what's crazy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 12,000 before the end of July. You want to help us with that goal? Hit the button, man. It's that simple. We got some great cases lined up for you today. Hopefully you enjoy them. We got a video coming from Open Case. Teen kills 19-year-old. Thinks she's going to get away with it. We got a video coming from Code Blue Cam. Man gets arrested. That makes it 100 times worse 15 days later. And cops' sons open freezers and immediately arrest him. So we'll see where that goes. That's from EWU Body Cam. They always got some fire videos, good cases. So, man, if y'all ready for hump day, let's get it going, man. Let's get through the stream.
We got one body. One body. Hey, man. Hey, it's tense, yeah.
What drives a family to track a young man to his doorstep and end his life in a matter of minutes?
Please hands up! Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Step out, keep your hands up. You're good, walk backwards.
The deeper investigators dug, the more disturbing the case became. The real horror wasn't just the crime, but the dark influence of the person who drove them there.
And I felt horrible for what I'd done, because I have a kid, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. I can't leave you.
What you're about to hear is just one of many. Subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next case. Now, let's get back to the story.
Oh man, I don't mind the AI voice at all, but I'm really not feeling the music that they're fucking pounding in my ears right now.
Get the ambulance here.
Hard time breathing?
Yeah. Where's the ambulance, man? Call them again. Get the ambulance here. Call them, man.
We've called them. They're coming.
Why aren't they here?
Sure.
Just hurry, bro. I'm trying. God, get the ambulance.
It's coming.
Do we know an offender yet or no?
You're gonna live, okay?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Space. Good. Can't quite see all, but.
Okay, please, does anyone sign make your presence known? Shall the sound of my voice sounds pretty clear by the object. Follow my commands, I can guarantee your safety. Do it now.
So it's like full of junk. I don't see any movements. Okay.
Ready, Sarge?
Okay. Ready.
Somebody gets shot at the trap house, it looks like. Bro, it was a crazy scene. Homeless dude looked fucked up when the police walked up. Like,
Yep. Got one body. One body. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, it's 10-7. Yeah. I think we got 1-10-7.
On the morning of the 18th of October, 2023, the cameras inside the apartment complex recorded 4 gunshots. Seconds later, 2 young people ran down the stairs and disappeared into the street. Inside one of the units, police found
bro, that looked like 3 young people running down the stairs. Am I tripping? He said 2, but watch.
complex recorded 4 gunshots. Seconds later, 2 young people ran.
There was one already off the stair. Look.
Apartment complex recorded 4 gunshots. Seconds later,
See, look, that's 1,
2 young people ran down the stairs
2,
and disappeared into the street.
3. Didn't y'all see that third person? I'm not tripping.
Inside one of the units, police found 19-year-old Santiago Roybal on the floor near his front door.
This person's asleep. Did you say you saw a firearm? That's fake.
Heavy black shorts, red. Right now, we don't have any information about a possible suspect.
So there's casings upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a dead guy in the apartment. So I have a feeling, and there's bullet holes in that door.
I don't think it happened up there.
I do. With the bullet holes in the door, I think it makes more sense. I think it happened inside the apartment.
The shots had gone straight through the closed door. He never had the chance to open it. His roommate was also injured, and he managed to call 911.
Oh, I thought that was a homeless dude, bro. This is the guy who called 911. So basically, they knocked on the door, and when somebody got close to the door, they just shot through it. Like the people on the outside shot through the door on the inside, like shot into the house through the door.
A dispatcher stayed on the line with him and urged him to hold on. Officers arrived to find him with severe injuries, while Santiago was already lying on the ground. Police reviewed the building's security cameras. They expected to find an adult with a criminal history. What the footage showed was 2 teenagers, a 16-year-old girl named Elena and her 15-year-old brother, Christopher, fleeing the stairwell in a panic. Investigators began working backward. According to the investigation, Delena had told her mother, Rayana Ruiz, that Santiago had been watching her and looking through her bedroom window. Rayana did not contact the police. Instead, she gathered her children, got into a car, and drove out to find Santiago. They tracked him to his apartment. When he was at his door, Rayana told her daughter to take action. Santiago Roybal was 19 years old. He passed away before anyone knocked. 1 month after the shooting, Investigators had built enough of a case to move. Officers stopped the family's vehicle and took Rayana, Delana, and Christopher into custody. The three were separated from each other before they reached the interview rooms.
Please hands up! Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Step out. Keep your hands up. You're good. Walk backwards.
What did I do? Can I just talk to my kids real quick?
That's a thing.
Please? That's all I ask. Please.
Yeah.
Detectives started with Delana.
16 years old. I apologize.
They identified them fairly quickly.
I'd like you to be 18 to get tattoos and piercings and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. That must not be right. That must not be something.
Depends on who you know.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they told me that you were 16 years old, and then when I saw you, I'm like, she looks like an adult. So I want to have a conversation with you about all of the stuff that happened today. But before I do that, I have to read you your rights, okay? Do you have any questions about any of those? Okay.
You have a baby? Are you the one with the baby? Okay. I just wanted to see if you were the mom of the baby. I'm sorry. I asked you that. I just, sorry about that.
They opened the conversation gently. Delana was calm. She was cooperative and polite, in a way that did not match the situation. Once detectives felt the tone was right, they shifted direction.
I think you really need to think about your daughter, okay?
And I am.
Because you know exactly what we're here for.
Damn, she's 16. She already got a kid. She fucking killing people, bro. I don't think she was the one that pulled the trigger, but they definitely gonna get her to snitch. It was probably her boyfriend.
You know what you've been involved with. I mean, come on. We don't know your side of the story. And we don't know what happened. But we know something happened. Remember we talked about cameras?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have cameras nowadays.
Yeah.
That really helps us put pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to want to see your daughter sooner than later. Look, unless you come clean, it's just going to continue eating you up on the inside. And we know that you've been involved and what you've been involved with. So we have video.
Of what?
So I'll let my partner share that with you.
We have a lot of video from the neighborhood, okay? Because there was a confrontation. The only thing we have here, all right, is your side of the story. The very last thing I would ever want to do is separate a mother from her daughter. So I just need to know what happened that day.
You're 16 years old, you're young. There's still hope for you, young lady. And when we play this interview in front of a jury, what are they going to say? Make the right choice. Think about your daughter. Because do you know what happened to this person? He died.
Hey, Queen Bree, thank you for the sub. So basically, they said only 2 people walked down that stairs, but we saw 3 people. So I think the third person snitched, like told on them. That's how they were able to identify them so quickly. Not even just the fact that they have video of them. Cause they already know for sure, like she was involved. They're like, bro, we know.
So you have a
I'm surprised her parents aren't here though. What is she, 16?
family on the other side that is equally hoping for the truth. But you don't want to be looked at as a cold murderer. I know that. Because you're.
They told her about the neighborhood surveillance footage. They brought up the young child she had at home waiting for her. Delana began to talk.
I don't know if it was him,
Okay.
but somebody has been was stalking me through my window. And I even caught someone looking through my window one time. Yeah.
Sorry.
But there has been an ongoing thing where somebody has been stalking me through my window.
Here we go with this bullshit. She about to start acting like she was being stalked or whatever, and they thought this guy was the guy, so they fucking killed him. That's gonna be the excuse.
And I am wrong for thinking that was.
They fucking She always trying to play the victim, bro. The murderers always try to play the victim or have some like, do you understand why I had to do this?
The guy, because I do not know if it was him.
Who was in your backyard that day?
I went in the backyard and I had asked him what he was doing back there. I was telling him just to get the fuck out because I didn't want to, argue. I didn't want to do none of that shit. So I was just like, get the fuck out. I just remember him. My mom was in the shower at that time. I'm gonna tell you the story because I know it's my fault, and I just want. I know I probably won't, but I want to get home to my daughter. It's all I'm worried about right now is my family because they're all I have. Literally, my siblings and my mom. All I got left. And that's why I'm trying to be honest because it wasn't supposed to be that way.
What happened next?
I wasn't thinking. I wanted to go find whoever was looking because, for one, I'm thinking like this motherfucker was looking through my window. I just got inside and I started thinking to myself like, why the fuck did I just let him go? I told my mom, let's go. I told her, and we were only supposed to whip his ass a couple times.
Sure.
She said that Santiago had been watching her through her window, and the problem had been going on for a while. She had decided to handle it herself, rather than go to the police.
I don't believe Santiago did none of this shit, bro. Hell no. Santiago was probably selling weed or had some drugs. They look like they smoke crystal meth, this whole crew. I guarantee this shit has something to do with drugs.
He ended up winning. Well, he gave me like a kind of like a smart attitude when I was arguing with him. So then that made me get more mad.
Okay.
I ran upstairs. I ran up the stairs he was going to.
Okay.
And not thinking in my mind, I just remember pulling the trigger.
Oh shit, she did shoot. This is the killer, bro. Dang. What up, Nicole? Welcome back, girl. Yeah, no, she did. She said she did the shooting. So bro ran into the house and then he closed the door and then she just started shooting it through the door.
And after that, I ran down. My mom was just empty.
Who was with you when you went up the stairs?
My brother. And I feel so bad because he's so good. And I am too, I know that, but I really wasn't supposed to be like that, especially in front of him. And me and my brother literally sat down and we cried about it because I'm like, I've apologized to my brother and I've apologized to my mom so many times because it was my fault. And I know it was. I know it was. But I can't take back the past. I can't.
Yeah.
And I feel horrible for what I've done because I have a kid, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. And I can't lose my family. But I gotta do what I gotta do to check my family.
She told detectives she said to her mother that they should go, only to confront him. When they arrived, Santiago gave her a dismissive response. He turned and moved toward the stairs, so she followed him up. When he slammed the apartment door shut, she fired through it.
Told you.
It was a complete blur. After that, it was like, I just remember running down the stairs, and my mind so empty.
Which weapon were you on?
I don't have.
So not your mom's.
I mean, Chris, she's snitching on herself. So who gonna give her the stitches? She just told the police she was the trigger man. She did that shit.
It was one that I had got behind her back.
How'd you get rid of it?
I threw it away
Where did you throw it away?
in the dumpster. And I could not remember which one exactly. After that situation happened, I just remember my mom and my brother were just so panicking, scared for me. My mom was just sitting there crying for me because it wasn't even supposed to be like that. She didn't even know that I had the gun until I had popped out with it that day.
Okay. And you said that your mom didn't know that you had the gun. When was the first time that she saw that you had that gun?
When I told her to, let's go look for him, when we seen him, I had got it out of.
Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button, man. It helps out a lot. Also, check out our memberships, $2.99 a month. Great way to support the community. Keep us going strong. Thank you for your time. Back to the video.
My purse. That's the first time she had seen him. They got out the car and they were just like yelling at him, and then I decided to, point my gun. I wasn't pointing it at him, but I was like pointing it down, and then that's when she had seen me.
Okay. So, who was driving?
My mom.
Your mom.
Tell me more about the gun, real quick. I know you said you bought a gun off the streets. Do you remember how much you bought it for?
300.
You keep it loaded all the time.
Just on the safety.
So you had to take off the safety.
No. As we were walking out, I took it off safety.
Delana then built a story designed to take all responsibility away from her mother. She told detectives she had bought the gun herself, off the street, from an unknown source, and claimed her mother knew nothing about this. Every decision, in her telling, was hers. Her mother, she insisted, had been kept in the dark the entire time. The surveillance footage closed that argument. The cameras had recorded Rihanna in the driver's seat. According to investigators, she had located Santiago's address, driven her children directly to the building, and when Santiago was cornered at his own front door, she gave the order to fire. She did not attempt to stop what followed. She had organized it. Delana was not a rogue teenager who had acted alone. She was a child who had been sent to the door by her mother. Detectives then...
Damn, so the mom is the one who is the actual ringleader behind this shit? Hey, shout out to the daughter. She really trying to take all the charges. Like, she think like, I'm a minor, I'll get away with this shit. I guarantee you they had a conversation about this.
Brought Rihanna into the room. Rihanna did not explain or deny anything in detail. Instead, she stopped the interview early with a single request. She asked for an attorney to be present.
Your rights.
Oh, the mom is like, I know the law, bro. Fuck that.
Ask you after each one if you do understand them, if you have any questions.
I'm like really not smart, so let's see what I understand.
Okay. I'm not going to use any big words or anything crazy. We'll go through them real slow, one at a time. Do you have any questions about any of those things that we just talked about?
No, but
Children.
7 kids.
7 kids. So I'll be honest with you.
Damn, bro, she just let anybody bust.
About why we're here. Okay, we're investigating a violent crime that occurred last month that we know that you're involved in. Okay. And I know that this is very scary. And I know that this is very difficult to talk about. Okay. This is your chance to just be honest with me about what happened. Okay, because you have a lot of kids here to worry about.
Right.
So take a deep breath. Okay. And tell me what happened.
Could I have an attorney then?
The questioning stopped there. Christopher was next.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Chris, where do you live at, man?
Living with all my sisters in one crowded area, and it sucks because they're always beating me up or bothering me.
How many sisters are we talking about?
6.
So it's all 7 of you kids. And your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. So your mom is here, okay?
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't speak to her, or like, not even speak to her, just like hug her.
No, not right now. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because Here's the thing, okay?
I got one.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Okay.
He walked into the room, acting as though he had no idea why the police had brought him in. As detectives
He about to fold, bro. Started crying a little bit. They ain't even asked him a question yet.
pressed him, details about the household
That's not right.
Yeah.
Anything else that you can think of?
Well, not that I could think of. Well, with cops, not in that situation, but like in other situations, I'm definitely in trouble.
You know why we're here.
I know that you know why we're here. The only thing that I don't have is your side of the story, okay? Here's your chance. This is your opportunity.
What's up with that lawyer situation?
What's up with what?
The lawyer situation?
You can request a lawyer at any time.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I want to request a lawyer, but I have no idea of the name.
If you want a lawyer, man, that's your right.
Yeah.
You're in control here.
I wish I was. You know, that's a lie.
No, you are.
No, that's a lie.
You are in control of this interview right now.
Damn.
As far as a lawyer, and that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, you can't let you out and just go home, right? Because we are doing an investigation. So
Yeah, well, I want to know what I can and can't say because I just don't know how.
How about if we ask you specific questions? Would that help you?
If you can do that if you want, but I'm saying I'd rather have a lawyer present or anything.
Okay, so I think
Okay, we're gonna discontinue the interview.
I'm confused on what's even happening. That's why I'm requesting a lawyer because I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, and fair enough. And so I'll be completely honest with you. Okay, this is in reference to a homicide.
What?
Yeah.
A homicide?
Yes.
I really can't.
Bro, terrible actor. Bro is a terrible actor.
Not right now. Okay.
When detectives made clear that the interview was connected to a homicide, Christopher sensed danger. He asked about the process for getting a lawyer. Prosecutors charged Rayana Ruiz as the primary person behind the attack. Their argument was that she had planned the confrontation, driven her children to Santiago's building, and given the direct order that led to the fatal outcome. At the bail hearing, while Delina and Christopher remained locked in juvenile detention, Rayana's defense attorney stood before the judge and argued for her release. To make her case, her children secure her temporary freedom, Rayana's own lawyer used her children's actions as the argument. The judge agreed to release her on a GPS ankle monitor, with strict orders barring any contact with Delina or Christopher. The electronic monitoring and the digital evidence that followed did not support her defense. Phone records and location tracking confirmed what the cameras had already established. Rayana had found Santiago's address, transported her children to the location, and directed what happened at the door. The prosecution's position was that she was not a participant in events. She was the one. Ruiz was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 20 years in state prison. Christopher served 1 year in a juvenile facility for his role in the incident. Delina remained held in juvenile detention, waiting for her own murder trial to begin. That the next generation destroy futures.
So she got 20 years as well, it looked like. I don't know. Them AI channels be hard to like follow sometimes. But that was an interesting case, so I wanted to check it out. I don't know how they really proved that the mother was the ringleader. I guess just through eyewitness and the video testimony. What's up, Cheryl? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, that was a different one. But let's go to our next case from EWU body cam. Cops open up son's freezer and immediately arrest him.
He thinks I'm a witch. See, he's doing meth right now.
All those witches, bro.
If you keep letting him in, he's gonna hurt you then.
Because if people want to kill me, he's going to kill me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
After an elderly woman fails to heed an officer's ominous warning about her son, Albuquerque police fear the worst when her face appears on missing persons posters. But nothing could prepare them for the twisted story behind her disappearance, or the horrifying discovery waiting for them.
She's in the freezer.
The following is based on official police records to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, on October 28, 2025, a care worker contacts police for a welfare check after receiving an unusual call from the son of one of her elderly clients. Over a week earlier, the same woman, 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, had been reported missing by her niece. Officers arrive at the home Ernestina shares with her son.
Yo, I think that's how it starts out, and then they can't afford it, so they switch to the meth.
But despite knocking several times, they get no answer. They instead turn to the neighbors, who share their own concerns.
He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving New Mexico with her boyfriend, and that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then like a couple days later, he came and knocked, and he's like, "Hey, by any chance, do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent." That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago.
Like 2 weeks ago.
And you haven't seen her in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while.
According to the neighbor, the dark gray Chevy Camaro belonged to Ernestina and was not his to sell.
They were fighting before she left.
That was my next
They were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old, and I've asked them to, just take it down a little bit. And he's starting to fight him because we've asked him to take it down. He's like, "Yeah, I'm homie." He said he's done.
He's gonna say she went to Mexico, but she could barely walk.
They add that her son, identified as 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, should be home. They try knocking several more times, but he doesn't answer.
Leroy, you need to come out, man. We're not gonna go away. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. He's coming to the front door. Open up.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in. Let's see, guys.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite, man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so they don't run off?
My partner's coming in, too.
Oh, okay. It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that.
What's been going on?
I can't believe he let them in the house.
My mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
Right through 362.
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Exhausted from worrying, you know what I mean?
How long has it been since you saw your mom?
Like the 15th or something.
15?
Leroy allows the officer to go into Ernestina's bedroom in order to search for any clues that may help them locate her. There, the officer finds a dresser and closet full of her clothing, as well as medications prescribed to Ernestina, items she likely would have taken with her. Meanwhile, his partner continues speaking with Leroy in the living room.
So we've gotten calls.
I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow, too.
Which detective?
Spinks.
Spinks?
Stephanie Spinks, yeah, I'm the one who talked to her. I'm trying to help, too, man. Okay, I'm going to tell you, like, my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying to get at you?
Dudes that harass me and stuff, but I've never went at her like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is far from the truth. 2 years earlier, in November of 2023, Ernestina contacted police after an incident with her son allegedly escalated to violence.
So what happened today?
I don't know. He goes, "You're killing my dog." I'm not because he thinks I'm a witch. See, he's doing meth right now.
So did it get physical or anything?
A little bit, but he didn't, really hurt me. He pushed me on the bed and like they're gonna choke me, but he didn't,
He said he was gonna choke you?
Well, he put his hand there and I pushed him off. So if he really wanted to hurt me, kill me, he would have done it,
The officer advised Ernestina that the best course of action was to issue a summons and take Leroy to court on battery charges, but she was against the idea.
I just want him to get medical help. He needs to be in a mental hospital.
You don't want to press charges?
No, I want him. He gets his hospital, so he can't get in.
Yeah, at this point, with the way he's been behaving the last few days, it's just getting worse. It's to the point where if you keep letting him in, he's gonna hurt you.
I want him to get help. I really do, because he needs it badly. Because he's already, you know, twice attacked me and then.
Yo, what up, Tyrant Trooper? Welcome to the chat.
Like I said, if he wanted to kill me, he would have killed me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
Now, 2 years later, Ernestina has vanished.
This has been going on for years, you know what I mean? And I've never won.
Bro, talk about foreshadowing. Like, she literally called that shit on the head, but loved her son so much that she didn't press charges or have him removed from the house, which might have saved her life in the long run.
Once raised a hand to her. You know, this last time I just told her, you know, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help, man. I don't know how they just paint me out to be the bad guy because unfortunately, we live together. You know, she's a grown woman. She's seen some dude, Jose. I don't get in her business, dude, you know.
Okay. And how long was she seeing Jose or Angel for?
I'm not sure. Years, man. They were together for a while, dude.
So when did they recently break up?
No, they broke up a while ago. It was 2-3 years ago.
If Ernestina and her boyfriend broke up several years ago, Leroy's claim that the pair went to Mexico together is that much harder to believe.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Little do they know Leroy is harboring more than one dark secret, and one of them is about to come to light. After leaving Ernestina's bedroom, the officer heads toward the kitchen.
You can move that. I got that there for the dog. They pee by the fridge, and there's like rats living at the bottom. I don't want that pee, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Getting in there and mixing with the rats and causing a mess, man.
Did your mom go out?
The officer digs through the clutter, pushing food aside until he sees black trash bags at the bottom. As he begins lifting them, a horrifying realization sets
Bro just randomly reached into the freezer and found the body cut up, a chopped up grandma. That's fucked up.
in.
What do you mean on the first week? Like, week after 15th to 17th?
What's up, boss?
Let's step outside.
All right.
Go and put your hands behind your back.
Right.
She's in the freezer.
I know. Hey, dude. I know. I'm waiting for a lawyer, man.
Be quiet.
Sure. I know the Fred.
55 PD. Stars as supervisor.
Since the dogs can't be allowed to roam what is now a crime scene, they let them stay in the back of the cruiser with Leroy.
They put the dogs in there with them.
Yeah, they're gonna take that away for the rest of my life, buddy. I'm sorry, guys, okay? I'm sorry, guys.
A sergeant soon arrives and is quickly brought up to speed. The officer then checks on his colleague.
Them poor dogs finna get put down now too. Brought inside the whole family up for the death row.
You right?
Yeah. Freaked the hell out at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I was not expecting.
I wouldn't have expected that either. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt
I
it was.
didn't believe my eyes.
I felt it was 31 right off the bat, but
Yeah.
Let's wait for the CS.
Okay.
Because I want them here to help make the determination, and then I'll get my eyes on it. Because
She's like wrapped in a black trash bag, but
Yeah.
it's clearly the outline of a body.
I work for you guys. I already turned myself in. Probably the first couple days, guaranteed. She wouldn't listen, man. She wouldn't stop. She wouldn't change. I tried everything, dude. Pleasing, begging, praying. Nothing.
Leroy waits for nearly 4 hours while the crime scene is processed. Finally, Animal Control arrives to take custody of his 2 dogs and informs him they'll be placed on a 14-day hold. Leroy is brought into an interrogation room where he will soon share a chilling story full of unexpected twists. Before they begin, the detective asks him if there's anyone who can collect his 2 dogs from the animal shelter.
Telling you, man, I have nobody, eh?
I know that a lot of your
He ate it all, baby.
you feel like a lot of your family
Well,
members
that's
are kind of mixed up.
Damn, they got my boy some Chick-fil-A. Hey, man, can somebody give me some Chick-fil-A? Hey, Lotus. Hey, the camera's on. Hey, baby girl. Somebody send me some Chick-fil-A, man. Let me get some Chick-fil-A. I'm snitching on the whole chat.
And all this, is there
They are
anybody?
mixed up in that shit, man. A lot of people are. You'd be surprised.
Is there anybody that you trust?
Probably not. I don't know where you guys live, but all that whole hood we live in, a lot of them are swing that way. You know what I mean?
That Penny?
A lot of witches
Thank you,
and
Daddy.
anything for a...
In an attempt to understand more about Leroy's mental state, investigators speak with his brother and sister-in-law. His brother explains that Leroy suffers from delusions that may be connected to illicit substance abuse.
He was pretty normal, like when he was not anything. Like he kind of stuck to himself a little bit, but he would kind of have conversations with us normal, you know. And then when he was, the reason I'm assuming it was meant that he was on, or maybe he's coming off of it, whatever. He was a lot different person.
Ernestina brought up similar concerns during the incident with Leroy that occurred 2 years before her death.
I thought he was going to be like he usually is in the morning. He's going to be nice and everything. But then he started getting, I was killing the dog. I'm not killing the dog. You know, I'm not a witch.
Okay. Well, I know we were out here yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Because it's still kind of the same thing. He's freaking out a little bit, saying maybe drug like meth related, you think?
You know, he was telling me that that she was hanging out with some bad people, and that our mom had promised our souls to the devil, like mine and his, you know, and that, I mean, he went into the whole, when he was married to his ex-wife, he saw a demon having sex with her. He said that Angel, my mom, and my grandmother had a devil baby or demon baby in the house that they saw, that he saw, that they were going to sacrifice or something, you know.
I'm sure they're all from the same covenant, dude.
Okay.
That's real, man. I know how it sounds. All those are witches, bro. You know, it's funny how they all start calling on the Lord. You know what I mean? They all do the same. They start calling on the Lord, wanting justice. And all them evil just like that, dude. First sign of trouble, they're the first ones to call the cops and shit. You know what I mean? Get down and start praying to God. You do it, oh, you're a rat, and you know what I mean? But they're the first to start doing it.
Leroy's brother believes there could be another reason for his delusions, recalling a tragic incident he supposedly suffered years ago while hitchhiking in Roswell, New Mexico.
So he got in the car with them to get a ride, and I guess what had happened is they took him to like a house somewhere, and I guess a bunch of guys beat him up, right? And then they cut him. That's why he's got that scar. So they just took a knife and cut him. They ran over him with a Ford Bronco, so he had shattered hips and his lungs were collapsed, and they left him in the field to die.
God damn. So bro been crazy since that shit happened to him. To be honest with you, he was probably hanging out with some tweakers, bro. Like cause he seemed like a tweaker himself, the way his face sunk in and shit. Yeah, he was probably hanging out with some drug people and some wild shit popped off, you know?
And then somebody that was either in the area or saw what was going on, had a bit of a conscience, whatever, called 911, you know, and said there's a guy in the field, basically. So they took him and had to fly him to Lubbock, and he was there for a while. But like I said, it was like, you know, like a football. He was so beat up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's a bad, brain injury.
Yeah, that would be my guess. That's what I think started to intensify all this stuff, you know.
Got you.
You see people killing their parents for? Crazy, bro. I'm just trying to kill me every day of my life, dude.
According to police records, Leroy believed his mother, working in concert with other conspirators, had spent the last 17 years waging a campaign of intimidation and harassment against him. Though it wasn't captured on camera, according to police records, Leroy admitted that before he attempted to dismember his mother, he first strangled her.
During it, I was just like, why could
So basically, he choked her and then he chopped her up and tried to hide her in the freezer and just hoped that nobody would go come looking for her was pretty much his plan. He really didn't have a plan. But yeah, that maybe he owed those people some drug money, or he like pissed somebody off during some type of drug feud, like while they were doing drugs, something. That's what that shit came from, that other shit. Nobody just picked up a hitchhiker and did that to him.
you just leave me the alone, man? What did I ever do to you, man? So I love you, do everything I could for you. I don't know, I said some too, but I got nothing to hide from you guys or anybody, you know what I mean? I'm a man, dude. I can admit to whatever I do.
But what he'll soon admit goes far beyond what investigators could have ever imagined.
After you killed your mother, you said you waited a couple days before trying to cut her up?
Yeah.
To let the blood thicken?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I really didn't want to do it.
Where was she when you did that? Like, where'd you leave her?
I put her in the freezer.
Okay, you left her in the freezer.
I told you, I put her in there and I left her in there.
She just stayed
on top and never looked at her again, eh?
Until you tried
it. It's still bugging me, you know? It's still bugging me. I don't even want to see her, you know? I love her, eh? I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her.
According to police records, the care worker who requested the welfare check on Ernestina had become concerned when Leroy contacted them, asking to receive pay for her care.
One thing we found that, I don't know if this isn't related, but that we didn't know about, I guess, that we found the medical paperwork in her apartment dated 2019. That stated that she was like,
progressive dementia.
Oh, okay.
And that she could, I guess the letter was so that she could get into assisted living if she
we
wanted
didn't know her
to.
to have dementia, you know what I mean? So it's like probably why my brother was getting paid by the state to take care of her.
After he called to request the money, he was transferred to Ernestina's case manager. It was then that Leroy disclosed she was missing.
I did tell him it's disturbing how you're pushing on your pay when your mom's sick, and then he was like,
or mom's missing.
Right, missing. And then he was like, well, am I gonna get paid or not? And I said, no. So then the call dropped there.
Leroy's brother also
Bro reported his mom missing, but also wanted to get his check for her as being her caretaker. Nah, there's so much caretaker scams going on. I wonder how many people are listed as caretakers for people that they never even go see. You know what I mean?
shared his mother's banking information with detectives, revealing that Leroy continued to access and use her bank cards.
The nightmares stopped. I said nightmares every night. They stopped at least. But still, it wasn't worth it, eh?
When did the nightmares stop?
I don't know, I guess when I killed her. They stopped instantly. I finally slept. I haven't slept for over 30 minutes in 17 years. I keep getting up. It's a trip, I don't know, man. Say it's witchcraft, that she had witchcraft on me. I don't know if she did. It's not something you could prove, you know what I mean?
During the investigation, detectives identified Ernestina's ex-boyfriend, the man Leroy had earlier claimed went with her to Mexico, as Jose Angel Frias. But as they dug deeper, a disturbing pattern began to emerge. Jose had also vanished. With a Spanish-speaking officer assisting as a translator, an investigator was able to reach Jose's brother by phone.
So he said that he's been looking for him for 3 years. He knows that, yeah. He worked at a Hilton hotel here in Albuquerque. That's about all he knows.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him that.
Damn, you think bro killed his mom's boyfriend too, like earlier? And made it look like oh, he broke up with you, ma. He just never came back type shit.
We're also looking for his brother?
No, but tell him we'll start looking into it.
Leroy's brother claims he only met Jose a couple of times, and he has no idea where he is now. As far as he knows, Jose left Ernestina years ago.
I don't think he got along with my brother too much toward, sometimes, he just, their personalities. And I think, with my brother, with his paranoia, he probably thought that Angel wanted to kill him too, probably. I don't know. So maybe they didn't get along so well. That's probably part of the reason that Angel guy, left.
But as Leroy's interrogation continues, he makes a damning admission regarding the missing man, and the last time he ever saw him.
When he was in bed.
Was he asleep?
Yeah, he was. So I shot him the first time and he woke up.
Where did you shoot him?
I never shot no one before like that, so I got a pillow and I pulled it with the gun. The pillow you sleep on. And when I
Damn, bro, like 1 kill away from being a serial killer at this point.
shot it, when it recoiled, it got stuck. He's screaming. That's the worst scream I've ever heard in my life that a man made. It was awful, bro. I thought for sure I'd never kill no one after that.
Then what happened?
I didn't know what to do. I had to pull the pillow off, then I had to recock it again. And then I shot him again. Boom.
Where'd you shoot him that time?
I thought I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
I don't know, but one didn't hit him in the head. Like I said, there was a big old pillow. He was laying down.
What happened after the second time you shot him?
He shot him, stopped making that noise, eh?
And he was dead then?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, I felt really bad about that, eh? When I did that. I used to have nightmares about that.
Leroy claims that his mother was in the living room at the time and must have heard the gunshots coming from the bedroom.
She came in about the second time I shot him. She goes, "What did you do?" And I turned around and I pointed a gun at her and I was like, "It should be you too, eh?"
Damn, bro. So his mom helped him cover up the murder of her own boyfriend? Damn, dog. This is a crazy story.
I was like, "Call the cops." I threw a gun down. I said, "Call the cops, eh?" She's like, "I can't have you in prison. I need you."
And then what happened?
At that point on.
You cut him off?
She took me to the Lowe's and bought a sawzall. It was going to be a chainsaw because I never cut nobody off. But I remember I did some work for a company for a couple of years and that thing cut through everything.
According to police records, a search warrant was executed on Leroy's apartment, in which they located a reciprocating saw with what appeared to be dried bloodstains on the blade. It was found under the kitchen sink.
Did you use the same sawzall?
No, I threw that away.
You threw that one away?
Right after we used it. My mom likes to keep everything. She wanted to keep it.
Did you put Jose in the freezer at all?
Yeah. I put my freezer too, right away. I can't remember how quick we did it. She helped me, eh? I don't know why I told her to call the cops, eh? She wanted to hide the body. That's probably why I sold my soul to Satan, you know what I mean? Who knows?
How long did it?
All I know is God wouldn't talk to me, eh?
And who was the one who was cutting him?
We both did.
Both of you?
I did most of it though. Cause she told me to, you know, I'll do whatever she tells me to. I didn't ask her about killing him though, because she wouldn't let me. But I was gonna kill her that day too, eh? But I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I figured maybe she's trying to take me out because I know she thinks I'm gonna say something. But she knows I wasn't. You know, I don't know, man. It started getting like way worse, man. And I wish I could bring her back. All the bad she's done to me. I would do anything to bring her back. I'd even trade places with her.
According to court records, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos was indicted on an open count of murder, as well as tampering with evidence and abuse of a resident resulting in death. He entered a plea of not guilty. After an evaluation, Leroy was determined to be incompetent to stand trial and was committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment aimed at restoring competency. Jose Angel Frias remains listed as a missing person on the New Mexico Department of Public Safety website. As of now, Leroy's statements regarding his and Ernestina's role in Jose's disappearance remain unsubstantiated.
Because he was crazy? So they saying he too crazy to stand fit for trial. So basically they got to rehabilitate him back to back to not being crazy, and then they'll be able to put him on trial. Is that what they saying?
On myself.
38, 11, step it up. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Why are you arresting her? Why are you?
All right, this one's from Midwest Safety. Teens meet karma after attacking lifeguards. Wait, I don't know if I want to watch this one yet. Let me see what I want to do. Let's do this one. First responders left traumatized from this 911 call. Twin Scope cops.
I opened the door and I walked in and you couldn't see anything, and I took a step in and I saw her laying on the floor. And that's when I told my wife, I said, you don't want to come in here, and she came in.
I got as far as the doorway, I didn't.
Yeah, don't go in. This is a murder scene. Decapitation. It's an ugly spot.
He was laying in the floor crying and just crying. And while I was on the phone with the 911 operator, I got him to get up and I took him outside to the front yard to that chair that's in front of the front door, and I had him sit there.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know everything, but my son's wife is dead. There was blood everywhere. She was wearing her favorite pajama bottoms. Oh my God, please hurry. There's something wrong with my son. Oh my God, damn it.
The following presentation contains material that some viewers may find disturbing. The case files and
I opened the door and
How are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, and what's the...
were obtained through official Freedom of Information Act requests submitted directly to the police department and may include previously unseen footage. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, this is Jared Dykes.
Hello?
Yes.
Waller County, go ahead.
I did a little bit of drugs and I need help.
Okay, and what's the problem?
Yo, what up, Joey? What up, Mackin?
I just don't feel well.
Okay, and you said you took drugs?
No, ma'am. I'm pretty sorry. I don't know why I called.
Okay, and are you there by yourself? Is there somebody with you?
Ma'am, my family's here with me.
Oh, your family's with you. Okay. Okay, so you don't.
Everybody's here.
Okay, but do you need an ambulance or no? Are you good?
I need an ambulance.
I got you. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
21. Okay. Are there any gates or any animals on your property?
There's dogs.
Okay, can y'all put those up?
Yes, ma'am. They're inside.
Okay, I got you. Okay, Jared, I'm going to have the ambulance on the way, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Waller County 911, what's your emergency?
Yes, this is Jared.
Hi, Mr. Jared. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm at...
Yes, sir. We have EMS en route to you. Are you okay? Did something change?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not okay.
Okay, what's going on?
I did some drugs yesterday and I don't feel well. And I didn't do any drugs. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have EMS en route to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
On January 11th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County after a man reported that his daughter-in-law was unresponsive. The frantic call didn't include many details, but enough to make it a medical emergency.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know everything, but my son's wife is dead. Please.
Okay.
Somebody, please, I'll stay on the phone with
Okay, are you on location right now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. Oh, my God.
Okay.
I'm here.
Where is he at?
He's in my house.
Okay, this is your house.
In their house. They have a building on my property. Oh, my God, please, send somebody. Oh my God.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
My name is Rodney.
All information we have right now is
Junior.
owner of the home walked in
This
and
is my
found the
phone.
DOA.
Okay, sir, just calm down. We're getting people en route, okay? And you said this is who to you now?
She's my daughter-in-law. She's my daughter-in-law. Yeah.
Okay, it's a female?
Yes.
Okay, how old is she?
21.
Do you see anything by her, close to her?
I just sent somebody.
Medic 4, Tri-County Fire Department. Medic 4, Tri-County Fire Department.
Okay. Where is she at in the house?
206 Oak Hollow.
Laying on the floor.
Oak Hollow. We're still gathering information again. Stage for law enforcement.
Tell Wayne we need him to come home, man.
We're getting deep in here, guys. Let's definitely hit that like button, man. Let's get up to 50 likes real quick. I got a DJ horn for 50 likes. Let's get it.
Oh my God, please hurry. There's something wrong with my son. Please hurry.
Okay. I'm getting them in. I'm sorry?
He has no weapons. He's in my house. He's laying on the floor crying. Please hurry.
Okay.
Oh my God, damn it.
You said he...
Did bro cut his mom's head off? That's kind of what I'm getting at? Like, that's what I think they're all talking about. What up, Irish Eyes? Welcome to the chat.
Has no weapons?
I'm sorry?
You said he has no weapons. Is he by her?
I did say he has none. Yes, that is.
Okay. He is with the female.
5:30 with him.
No,
as of right
he's
now,
not.
I can be only 2.
He's in my
I'll be en
house.
route with him until we get further.
That's sir. We have a 21-year-old female laying.
Up en route as well.
That's sir.
Okay, so the female is at the... That's where you live, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and...
Outside, he's outside my house.
Okay, and he's in that building?
No, he's in my house.
Oh.
Medic 4's in route.
Medic 4, that's sir, en route to state.
Okay, what is the daughter-in-law's name?
For a possible 21-year-old female found on the floor, possible DOA, stage for law enforcement.
Oh, son.
I think out of all the videos we've ever watched, it's been like 2 or 3 dispatch people where I was like, man, that was a good 911 fucking operator. Usually I'm like, bro, what the fuck kind of questions are they asking?
I'm gonna... Oh my God, I told him in the hospital to keep him. Oh my God, I told him that. I told him that 2 days ago to keep him. Ma'am, I need somebody.
I know, they're coming. I promise you, they're coming, okay? Just stay on the phone with me.
Jared, sit down in the chair, son. Get up off your knees and sit down in the chair. Just sit. Help's coming. It's gonna be okay, son. Just stay here. Oh, I had him in the hospital 2 days ago. He was hearing voices. I told the doctor to keep him, and the doctor said he was fine.
Okay, so your son, you said the female's husband, correct? He was in the hospital a couple days ago?
Yes, ma'am. Sunday night.
Okay. And you said he was hearing things?
He said he was hearing things. Not me, him.
Right.
He was sick.
I feel like Rodney is getting frustrated with this 911 operator at this point.
And they sent him home?
Yes, they sent him home. They said he was fine. I told him he wasn't.
What is his name?
Jared.
Jared? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, are both of your sons still outside with you?
And my wife and I was the one that went out there to look and check on her. Wayne, you cannot go out there. I need some help.
I know,
I
sir.
need them to stop before I need some help, lady.
I know.
I need somebody here.
All units en route.
I know.
Come on,
My partner is. I know my partner's updating them, sir, so we can get them out there.
Deputies were familiar with the address due to prior disturbing calls and initially approached the scene with that context in mind. However, upon entering the residence, they discovered a far more sinister and disturbing situation than they had anticipated.
Emergency. Sir?
It's emergency.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got called Sergeant Garner.
Okay.
He's sending Nick and Rachel.
Okay.
Where's the...
She's in the back. Come on. I didn't say nothing to him. I just put him in cuffs. I put him in the back.
Is it old crazy boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You been here before?
I've never been here before.
Yeah,
but,
I have.
But,
Give you the scoop? Yeah, she was just brutally decapitated. She's got stab wounds to her back. Her head's in the bathtub. I mean, it's a...
So redhead?
No, she's dark Hispanic.
No. The one you got detained, old redheaded boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sergeant.
I got as far as the doorway. I didn't.
Yeah, don't go in. This is a murder scene. Decapitation. It's an ugly spot. Dion's got the suspect detained in his back seat. All right, thank you, sir. Goodbye. All right, so where's the body?
So,
in there?
Yeah, if you step up on the third ladder, you can peek your head in and see. I didn't get any further than that.
Up here?
Yeah.
Blake said her head is somewhere else in the tub. Okay. Okay.
I gotta wait to see. I need to get here.
Okay. Stay right here, Earl. Nobody goes in there. Hello, ma'am. I'm Deputy Lewis. I think I've talked to you at the door here a while back about maybe some dogs or something. No, your son's truck. Remember, I come knocking on your door one morning and said, "Hey, you know where that truck's at?" Could I get your name, please, ma'am?
Lynn, Terry Lynn. He was helping him work last night.
Who just woke up from a nap? Your husband?
Dude, I told you the way the son was talking and the way the dad was talking on the 911 call, I was like, bro, I think he cut her head off. Like, they didn't say it in the exact words, but they were kind of alluding to it. And I thought I was the only one picking up on it. Nobody said nothing in the chat, but I did say something on the mic. And when I stepped away from the computer real quick, I was watching on my phone, and yeah, bro, it was that's crazy. Like, now it explains why, like, the father is in I don't know, just the way he was even talking to the 911 call, the father, it made me seem like something really bad had to have happened, because it seemed like he was trying to express himself or what was going on while being in shock at the same time. And seeing your wife decapitated would definitely put you into shock.
and Jared. They woke up from a nap because they worked last night. They have to go to work again. Or not now, because he works nights.
Okay.
And my husband was helping him out, so last night. So he told me it happened this morning.
Who told you?
Jared.
Okay.
And he has been acting really strange lately.
Okay.
He called an ambulance on himself the other night.
Okay.
And said he was on drugs, but I don't believe that he was. I think something's wrong.
Okay.
Because I don't know. We don't have the labs from the hospital, so
Okay.
I really don't know the answer to that.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought he cut his mom's head off. It wasn't his own mom. It's his wife. He cut his own wife's head off. Oh man, I thought it was his mom. I thought him and his mom had got into it. But you're right. This might be his mom right here. It might have been his chick.
Well, she was married and they got married, so I guess I don't know that her other names. She had
How
other
long they
names
been married?
since.
Hey, what up, who that? Welcome to the chat, girl. Good to see you today. Who that? You always VIP up in here, love. How's it going? Hopefully you and George are doing great. Another day down at rehab, right? Physical rehab.
September 21st, I think.
Oh, 22?
Yes. September 21st.
Married to Jared?
Yes.
Okay. You know her date of birth?
I don't.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
We're roughly around the same age.
I forgot to tell you, Sergeant, when I was just getting Mama's information, and I said, oh,
Yeah, thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. You got me corrected. Yeah, I thought it was the mother who was injured, but it looks like the bro killed his own wife, not his father's wife.
listening, she said, you know, he's been acting funny lately, and he told me it happened this morning.
Really? Hey, can you move up Central? Okay.
All everybody knows is her and Jared got married in September of last year.
Well, they don't have a name.
Got a first name. and
So I think
last
that's
name.
her sister.
Okay, good. They said she worked at Cheppy's.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Hispanic female?
According to them.
I'm saying, can't tell.
Really?
You wouldn't happen to know Miss Angie's maiden name? They said your wife's
Diaz.
Diaz?
D-I-A-Z.
You know, or wouldn't happen to know her date of birth, huh? No? Okay. Thank you.
My wife is the one that keeps all that stuff
Okay.
in her head.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. As soon as we can.
Is this the killer? Bro didn't know his own wife's birthday? I'm confused. I'm confused as fuck.
Let you get in there, we will, sir.
Why? So this can happen?
Mr. Dyke says her maiden name was Diaz.
Diaz. Okay. What piece of paper did he want?
Oh, some kind of hospital papers.
He just got released out of it.
Yeah, I think that's what he wanted.
Jared. Randy.
Oh, this is bro. This is the killer.
Lewis, remember me?
Yes, sir.
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Jared, would you mind giving me the passcode to your phone? Okay, thank you.
Numbers on Pearl Street.
we'd like to ask for your consent to go into the house.
Into my house?
Yes.
No.
Okay, without, we're going to get a search warrant.
JR's right there.
Okay.
What do you need to go in my house for?
Isn't that where the body's at?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's a back house. Where's
Okay.
the back house? I've got 9 dogs in there.
I apologize. I was told.
No.
I apologize.
No,
I was
you
told
don't have
it
to
was in the
talk to
house.
me and start threatening me with goddamn search warrant. That's not needed. It's not necessary.
Sir, I was asking for your consent.
And I told you no.
And I was going under the impression that the body was inside the house.
All right.
So.
Are we good?
You tell me, are we
I
good?
am. I
Okay, then.
apologize to you.
Can we get your consent to go into the house behind you?
Most definitely can.
Okay,
Of course
thank
can.
you very much.
It's just you can't. I've already been told I can't go in my house, and you're going to go in my house. You're going to have to shoot my goddamn dogs to get in that house, and it's not going to happen.
We're trying to figure out what's going on here.
All right, that's why I'm getting
That's
upset.
all we're doing.
If you want to go in that house, I'll let you in that house, but you've got to take this.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. White dudes always be talking about some, y'all gonna kill my dogs. Like, my dogs are gonna go crazy when you go in that house. Like, they be acting like all this shit. And then I promise you, them police walk in that house and them dogs are gonna be all sweet and tackling and licking them and being friendly as fuck, bro. But they always get into that argument, bro. That little spit right there, spat, that shit always fucking happens. When the people be like, I love my dogs. Like, that shit always fucking happens, bro.
Somebody in there with me to secure my dogs. Y'all ain't killing my dogs.
We have no intention of killing your dog.
That's why I'm getting upset.
So we have no intention of causing any more harm here tonight.
Okay.
No,
It's a misunderstanding. I apologize to you.
We're
I do.
we're trying
I'm
to
not
get to the
trying
bottom
be
of what's going on
difficult.
here. So
All right.
that's
You
all
have
we're
my
trying to do.
permission.
Sir, can I get your information, please? Your name? And,
But you know, I've been here. You ever been here? I've been here multiple times, and it's a mom and daddy and 2 brothers. And then unbeknownst to me, one of the brothers got married back in September, a little girl that worked at Chappie's, and they're living in the shed back behind the house. But when I heard possible DOA, I thought it was the brother that's sitting up there under the carport.
Yeah, bro. Everybody thinks their dog is so fucking, like, rigorous, bro. Like, gangster as hell, dog. Like, no, bro. Your dog finna walk up sniffing and wagging his tail. You got a family-ass dog, bro. tell old Yeller to sit down, bro. Tell him to sit down. He get a snack.
I just figured he'd OD. Yeah. I didn't think this other one would be involved.
But now in that car behind the sheriff's truck.
There's a reason the officer didn't think Jared could possibly be involved in what was now a murder investigation. This wasn't their first time at this house. That particular officer had frequented the home due to complaints regarding the younger son, Wayne. In fact, Jared's dad would often define Jared as the good son due to his other son, Wayne, reportedly being a chronic user. However, Jared's past.
I think they meant like a drug user, methamphetamine maybe, but it seemed like this bro wasn't as squeaky clean as they tried to say he was. The murderer was supposed to be the good son? I don't know, he looked crazy as hell. Like, the other guy looked way more chill than him.
Wasn't squeaky clean either. At the time of the incident, Jared was out on bond for DWI arrest that happened back in November, after which he had threatened officers and punched windows. His behavior was deteriorating, leading to the night of January 10th, when it reached a boiling point. On the early morning of January 11th, Jared worked an overnight shift with his father at multiple Home Depot locations, which his father described as routine. They got back home at approximately 4:15 a.m., at which point Jared walked toward the smaller residence where he lived with Ann G. Jared did not see his family again until around 12:30 p.m. the next day, when he walked into the main house where his parents lived. According to their statements, he seemed unusually quiet and distant.
I don't know, bro. Every time a cop shoots somebody's dog, that person gets paid, bro. That person be getting like $1 million. Every time the cop accidentally shoots somebody's dog, bro, they get like $1 million, bro. Every time.
At one point, his mother noticed he was holding a phone that did not appear to be his. When asked about it, Jared eventually acknowledged that it belonged to Angie. It was only after realizing Angie had not been seen that his parents decided to walk over to their residence. Inside, they found Angie lying on the floor in a pool of her own blood. The house painted a picture out of a nightmare. Angie's body did not have a head. Next to the body was a large silver knife with a black handle, which appeared to have blood and strands of hair on the blade. Throughout the room, investigators documented multiple bloodstain patterns, including a barefoot impression in blood between the body and the bathroom, indicating movement through the area after the attack. Angie, the 21-year-old girl who's described as a happy and lively person by her peers and family, was no more. Friends and family said she stayed closely connected with her siblings and often helped care for them financially. Angie also enjoyed working out and frequently helped others with their fitness goals, something that gradually became a passion alongside her full-time job at Cheapy's Meat Market. It was there, while working at the store, that Angie eventually met Jared in spring 2022. The two had hit it off right away, rushing into marriage in October 2022. From the pictures, it seemed like Angie was happy with Jared, but after speaking with her family and friends, officers realized that their relationship was far from perfect. In fact, Angie was at her breaking point. But what drove Jared to kill the woman he'd only been married to for 3 months? Angie's best friend revealed that she had first been engaged to another man, but called off that wedding after telling her friend he had grown distant and stopped paying attention to her. After that, Angie began seeing Jared, and the witness said the relationship moved quickly. She estimated they had been together only around 6 months before marriage plans accelerated after Angie's car accident and deportation concerns. The witness only met Jared a couple of times, but the details she gave paint.
Oh, she had to get married. She was finna get deported and shit. Yeah, she was trying to get a marriage for real, for real.
A bad picture. At a birthday gathering at her house, she said he seemed irritated because everyone else spoke Spanish and he only spoke English, and Angie appeared nervous as he tried to translate for him. On one occasion, the witness noticed an injury on Angie's face, which Angie claimed was caused by a cat scratch. The witness did not fully believe that explanation because Angie's overall behavior had already changed so much.
She said everything was good, and she was gonna get married to the ex.
Yeah.
She said that she told her and that she was gonna help her out with the decoration and so forth and this and that to help her out. And then all of a sudden, she told her she was not gonna get married. She's saying that the ex-boyfriend started doing, according to her, he began being distant with her, and that she told her, advised her if it's not that she didn't want to get married, it's better that she do it now instead of, later.
Okay. Does she know if she had met Jared at this time when she decided to break up with him?
No.
No, she would not.
So she broke up with him on her own, just because of the distance.
Sí, eso me dijo ella.
Yes, that's what she told me.
Ya no le prestaba atención y pues ya no se
Didn't pay attention to her. Okay.
When did she meet Jared?
Cuando conoció a Jared? She don't know exactly when, but
exactamente el día no sé, pero sí ya tenían meses de empezar a hablar.
They both worked, so whenever they talked or got together, it was months. They had been dating or talking to each other. He would bring flowers, cards, this stuff. She said everything at the beginning was real nice. She showed her a picture where he had bought flowers to her.
Y pues ya después
So basically, it's the simple, he was really sweet, and then once he got her, he became controlling and psycho and insecure. He probably started saying shit like, "You only married me for a green card," and you know, you know the cycle.
Fue que me dijo que ya se iba a casar. And that's when Angie told her that she was going to get married.
Officers then spoke to Ruth, the woman who managed Angie at Sheppy's.
We just want to be loved, Bazoo. Marriage probably isn't smart for men, honestly, but we just want to be loved. That's all. Dudes are just like chicks.
And the two had grown close. Over time, Angie confided in her about problems at home. Ruth said Angie was cheerful before marrying Jared, but changed afterward. According to her, Jared became controlling, wanting Angie to stay home, stop working, and avoid seeing her family. In the week before her disappearance, Angie appeared sad, distracted, and as if she had been crying, and Ruth noticed marks on her shoulder. Angie confided that she regretted marrying Jared and had decided to move out, though she never said he punched her, only that he would grab and push her around. On the day Angie was supposed to work at 1 p.m., Jared entered the store acting extremely sweaty, grabbed a beer, and left without paying. Security footage captured the incident at 12:42 p.m. on January 11th, 2023. Ruth had texted Angie on WhatsApp earlier that day, asking if she was coming to work. The message showed as read, but Angie never responded.
Saying she believes it because she had the same experience. She was not herself, the medication, when she was taking contraceptives. And she thought maybe that was why
Entonces ya ella fue que me dijo que no era eso, sino que eran problemas con él.
She said no. She had told her no, it's problems with him.
Y le digo yo, ¿te golpea?
She asked him, does he hit you?
Y me dijo, no.
And she answered no.
No me golpea.
No.
Pero no quiere que trabaje, no quiere que visite a mi tía, no quiere nada. Y le contesté yo y le dije, oye, si tu problema es que no quiere que trabaje, no trabajes.
She said that if
Si él te va a dar,
don't work.
Si él te va a dar todo, no trabajes.
Give you everything.
Y me dijo, él me da todo. Todo lo que yo gano, lo guardo porque yo quiero comprar mi casa.
She said no.
Tengo que ayudarle a mi mamá. Ella pagaba las quimios por su mamá.
Su mamá. She's saying that
su mamá de mi padre.
Angie would tell her that she used everything, but she wanted to work because she wanted to buy her own house and she wanted to help her mom, quote unquote.
Esa información la tengo en el de las horas, porque ahora me toca mandar las horas. Como de la semana pasada solo trabajó 2 días. Ahí tengo en el horario a qué horas entró ella. Ellos, como ellas anotan en una hoja.
¿Qué horario piensa que ella entró a trabajar más?
Yo pienso que entró a la 1. Ajá. ¿Me permite hacer una llamada para confirmar? Sí,
¿Usted no trabajó ese martes con ella?
Sí, yo trabajé.
Yes.
Solo que no vi la hora. Yo salí, yo venía de salida a las 2 de la tarde y fue cuando yo me quedé hablando con ella, fue cuando le vi aquí en el transcurso, el martes,
sí.
Y le vi
¿Usted salió a las 2?
Aquí. Sí.
Ajá.
Ella ya tuvo que haber llegado 1:30 o 1 de la tarde por ahí.
Yeah.
Era, no me acuerdo si era aquí o era aquí, pero era en un lado de ese que le alcancé, le dice que ella andaba en un setercito así y andaba cerrada.
And she noticed that she don't know if it was right or left.
Entonces yo entré a la caja porque llegué a agarrar unos números de teléfonos, de unas personas que habían dejado para trabajo, porque necesito una cajera.
She was trying to get numbers that were there. She's trying to hire some people. Okay.
Entonces aproveché y me quedé con ella un rato y le pregunté, oye, le digo yo, ¿por qué estás así? ¿Qué te pasó?
She asked her,
y estaba, estaba otra compañera de cocina que se llama Erika.
Erica was there.
Y dijo, y nos dijo que ella se iba a separar de él. Iba a hablar con
Ella le
él.
dijo a usted y a Erica. She told her and Erica that she was
que se iba a separar del muchacho
separate from
y que ella ya no se volvía a casar nunca.
and that she would never marry again.
Y le dije yo, tan mal te ha ido, Ángel. La
And she
abracé
asked her, if it's that bad, what's going for you?
y le dije que tan mal te ha ido porque dije.
Why is it going so bad for you?
Y ahí fue donde yo me acerqué y le abrí aquí y le dije.
And that's when she got close and
Tú no tienes que dejar que pase.
floated to the side.
Tienes tu tío, tienes tu tía, porque no hablas con ellos. Si no quieres hablar con nosotros, porque no hablas con ellos.
She said, if you want to talk to us, talk to your hand.
Porque habían estado discutiendo toda la noche, no la dejó dormir.
They didn't sleep.
Y eso fue el motivo que ella se miraba bien mal el lunes, porque eso fue domingo.
This was Sunday when it happened.
Eso fue domingo.
And then, por eso se miraba el lunes.
El lunes se miraba mal porque ella no había dormido toda la noche y no la había dejado dormir. Había tenido
¿El lunes en la noche?
El domingo en la noche para amanecer el lunes.
¿Pero usted no trabajó el lunes?
No. Mi hermano me dijo que le había visto mal día lunes, que yo no trabajé.
Okay, pues ya.
Así fue que le dije. Así se le
Okay.
dijo.
She brought it earlier.
Mi hermano me dijo que le había visto mal lunes, pero entonces vine yo el martes que ella hablé con ella de eso y le pregunté por qué andaba bien mal. Me dijo ella que había tenido problemas con el domingo en la noche.
La pregunta fue, ella le dijo cómo agarró los moretos.
Eso fue el domingo en la madrugada. Él no la dejó dormir porque estaban discutiendo y dice que él se paró como ella era bien pequeña. Entonces dice que él la remachó así en la pared. Ajá. Y ahí fue donde estaba el temorete. Ella me dijo que era en un filo de la pared de la regadera. Ella venía saliendo de bañarse y dice que él la agarró así y la remachó porque no sé qué le dijo él y ella le contestó. Y me imagino que no le gustó quizás como le contestó y porque ella era una niña que ella hablaba las cosas como son, no era malcriada, no era mal educada, pero si usted le decía algo se lo respondía bien.
Así como era.
Así directamente.
She said that she was told that this occurred Sunday, that they had been arguing on Sunday night and she got no sleep. So she said she was taking a shower and they'd been arguing, and then when she got out of the shower she was assaulted by the husband.
Ya el miércoles iban a tener ya la conversación, ya ella me dijo a mí el martes en la tarde y el miércoles y que iba a ser definitivo, que ella iba a hablar directamente con él, que ella se iba.
Cuando estaba en la caja, ella habló con ella después y ella le dijo o le dijo cuando estaban ahí en la caja que se iba a ir.
No, ahí en la caja. No, porque cuando me dijo que el domingo le había dicho a ella que se iba a ir, y le dije yo, ¿y en verdad lo vas a hacer, Angie? Sí, doña Ruth, yo me voy a ir. Y mañana voy a hablar bien con él, me dijo. Porque ya no quise hablar, me dijo, ayer con el domingo que habían tenido eso, que ya no quise hablar con él porque el muchacho se alteró, me dijo. Así que mejor voy a esperar, me dijo, voy a hablar con él calmadamente. Ella iba a esperar que él estuviera calmado para decirle que ella se iba. Yo, en mi forma de pensar, he would video call her.
Yeah. A lot.
Multiple accounts pointed to Jared's jealousy, but it was his father who provided investigators with a glimpse into what may have been happening beneath the surface. According to the police report, he told investigators that Jared had begun acting the same way his other son does when he's using.
I think it was around.
She was basically just saying girl wasn't happy and she felt like she should have married the other guy.
Noon, when Jared came in and told me that we needed to go to
Lake Jack. We needed to go to a Houston store, and he gave me the store number, and I kept telling him that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. I don't have an app to look up store numbers like you do, because I don't work for them. You have to give me an address so I know where we're going. He said it's Houston. I said Houston's fairly large. It doesn't tell me. So we went to the bedroom where my wife was, and that's when he told me it was Lake Jackson. He looked on the app and it was Lake Jackson. And I'm like, okay. So I still, if you look at my phone and look at maps on my phone, you'll see the route is planned out.
Okay.
On my phone right now still, because I intended to use that tonight when I took him to Lake Jackson.
And that was the first time you saw him?
Since we got home from the since we got home with his job last night, yes. Or this morning, yes.
And that's the first thing he said to you was that he needed to go to a location. Did he say anything about Angie or anybody?
He didn't. I mean, he didn't offer that information. He went back there, and his mother was asleep, and he came back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I stopped him and cornered him. Have you heard where we're going and stuff? I don't think he was going to talk to me at all. I don't get the impression that he was there to talk to me. I got the impression he was there to talk to his mother.
All right.
And then I asked him, what does he need? He told me he needed his gun.
And what did you tell him?
Told him you're not getting that gun back right now while you're like this. I said, what do you need your gun for? And he did this. I just need it. And I said, that's, and I went and woke his mother up. And I started asking her, who do we call?
Okay.
Do we take him to the hospital? Jared, do you want to go to a hospital? Do you want to go to a mental hospital? What do you want to do? And that started the conversations, and I laid down, and the next thing I know, I woke up, and my wife was yelling at him from our bedroom to the hall bathroom, the common bathroom,
mm-hmm.
because she heard him on the phone, and that was around 4 p.m. today. And the reason is because he was supposed to have a Zoom call at 4 p.m. and my wife wanted to know who he was talking to. I don't know what he was doing in the bathroom, but he was talking to somebody. So he came into our bedroom,
mm-hmm.
and we noticed that he had a phone that didn't look right. And what I mean by that is it didn't look like it was his phone.
I think bro went through her phone and saw she was like, had like another partner or something, or was talking to somebody else, and snapped.
So we started questioning him about the phone. We didn't. Lynn started questioning him about the phone, and she finally got him to pull his phone out of his pocket, his front pant pocket, and it wasn't his phone. And she's like, "Whose phone is that? That's not your phone." "Oh, I have multiple phones." And she said, "Give me your other phone." And he pulled it out too. And she said, "That looks like Angie's." And that's when we jumped up, and I said, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And we ran out there.
Okay.
That's when we called. That's when I called 911.
All right. I know this part is difficult, but when you went out, both you and your wife run out there? Okay, and there's only one entrance, and that's the front, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so when you walked in there, what did you see?
I opened the door and I walked in, and you couldn't see anything, and I took a step in, and I saw him laying on the floor. And that's when I told my wife, I said, "You don't want to come in here," and she came in. And I said, "Call 911," and I knew she wasn't going to be able to.
Okay.
I grabbed my phone and I started calling.
Where was Jared at that time?
He was in the house, laying in the floor crying. Okay. When I got back, because I ran back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
I ran back to my house, and he was laying in the floor crying, and just crying. And while I was on the phone with the 911 operator, I got him to get up, and I took him outside to the front yard to that chair that's in front of the front door, and I had him sit there. And he stayed there the whole time.
And going back, when you went into his place and you saw her laying there, can you describe what you saw?
She appeared to be laying face down.
She was laying on her stomach? That's okay.
There was blood everywhere. She was wearing her favorite pajama bottoms.
Okay. Did she have a top on?
Yes, she had a top on, but when I started in and I saw the pajama bottoms, I didn't quite understand that it was her.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was her clothes laying there. That's why I said the pajama bottoms are her favorite pajama bottoms. And I stepped around and I don't know what else she was wearing. Okay. But there was blood everywhere.
What type of injuries did you see?
Her head smashed in. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I saw.
How long do you think you were in the house?
10 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds at the most. Enough to open the door, step in, see the pajamas, look around, and start going out and tell my wife she didn't want to go in. I left, and she went on up in there. Anyway, he comes into the house.
Into your house?
Into my house. He comes into the bedroom with me and the wife, and he says, I need to go to the hospital. And my wife was like, why do you need to go to the hospital? At that time, we realized he was on the phone with 911.
Okay.
He was on the phone with 911, talking to them. And he was telling us that he had called an ambulance. And he was complaining that his heart was racing and all kinds of stuff. And prior to that, it was 2 days after Christmas on the 27th, the night of the 26th, early 27th, my wife took him to the hospital because he was in a lot of pain. They did that's something else you need to know. There was they did blood work there. They did, and we had the results on that.
Okay. So on December 26th, 27th, he went to the hospital?
Yes, he went to the hospital in the Woodlands. My wife would have to tell you which one it is. I think it was Herman Memorial. Anyway, so we were looking at his results the other night from that. And
how did he get to the hospital that day?
My wife took him.
Okay.
By this point, the investigators had enough to know that the killing didn't happen out of nowhere. It had been long coming, but when they spoke with Jared, they discovered that it wasn't just a quick death for Angie.
If you're not going to answer any of our questions and you're not going to tell us, then we won't waste your time or ours. But it's our job to tell all sides of the story. She's not here to...
Yeah, bro definitely deserves the death penalty. I mean, he cut off her whole head with a fucking knife, bro. It seems like a hand, like a small blade knife. It wasn't like he had like a Game of Thrones ass sword or something.
Speak that you are, and you can tell us what happened from your side of things. And we want to hear what happened.
I just lost control. I don't know what they're doing.
We're not here to judge you. We're just here to find out what happened. Drugs do make people do crazy things. You're not the first, and you won't be the last, unfortunately. And you're not in your right mind, and you're not the same person that you are when you're on drugs versus when you're not on drugs. It changes you. We're not here to tell you that Jared is a bad guy or a bad person. We just want to find out what happened. Did she say something or do something that set you off? Was she laying in bed? Was she asleep?
So she was away when you got home? Now tell us what happened.
It's only going to make you feel better to get it off your chest.
You gotta get it out. It's eating you up. You gotta get it out. Or you think that Jared's this monster? I don't think so. I think something happened that just got away from you. What happened?
I just forgot who I live in the city was. Jesus Christ. Lost my way.
With that being said, what do you think that you should do?
Do you know the Bible? Do you know the scriptures about asking for forgiveness and repenting? God absolutely will forgive you. If you ask Him with a pure heart and you repent. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to take ownership for what you did. And He still commands you to follow the law of the land.
I just want to tell everybody I'm very sorry. Sorry, I tell you.
Help us understand. Tell us why you're sorry. Tell us what occurred for this tragic ending to happen. What happened? What was going on?
Just drugs, man. You gotta stay away from drugs.
Well, I understand that. So you did it, and tell us what happened after you did it.
Drugs just make you go crazy. It makes you really silent. It makes you not be able to see straight.
All right, so what did it make you do this morning, last night? Did she catch you using drugs? So why would you do something like that?
But these drugs will just take control of you.
I understand that. You keep saying that, but I want to know.
We understand that part. We don't understand what happened in your house.
What happened?
So we're asking you.
So I guess she just deserved it. I guess so. I mean, you're not saying anything. So maybe she just deserved it, huh? Maybe you didn't love her, and she just deserved it.
I thought he was gonna give us something. I really thought he would tell us like she was a cheating bitch or she was a whore. I thought he was gonna say something crazy like that. his calm demeanor makes him even more like fucking scary, to be honest with you. More like a serial killer vibe than like a scorned lover, you know?
Okay. So what did you not mean to do? What did you do to her?
It wasn't serious.
What did you do to her?
Oh.
Tell us. Get it out. What did you do? Sure. I'll tell you, what did you do?
What you saw?
What did I see? Tell me what I saw. I'm asking you.
Cut her off. That's what it did.
And made you cut her head off. And what did you use to do that with? Where did you get the knife from?
It was put it in my hand by her.
By her?
Mm-hmm.
Was the knife something that was already in your house?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me what happened then during that time. Was she up when you got home? Was she awake when you got home? Did y'all talk? Okay. Do you remember what y'all talked about?
We were just talking normally, and then she turned on the TV, and that's when that started. It made me follow blindly.
How long were you home before this happened?
Like,
how long were you home?
If I lived the rough way.
She didn't do anything to cause it. Is that what you're saying? Tell me. I don't know. I'm asking the questions here, trying to figure it out. Did she say anything to you? Was she pleading? Did she tell you, don't do this? Stop? What did she say?
She said, stop.
Jared's father was right to suspect abuse. During his interrogation, Jared repeatedly blamed his actions on what he described as voices. According to his statement, he claimed those voices instructed him to assault Angie and then cut off her head. But this wasn't the most chilling confession he made in his interview.
I got home at 5. She turned on the screen. When she turned on the screen, actually, it would happen. It was like I was being controlled by, and it was just like she was telling me to. She was telling me to stop, and the TV when I saw the numbers. It just made me follow.
Okay. Continue.
I don't even remember. It's like, you know how when you're working, you just try to talk. It was telling me to go into
Hey, Bobby, thank you for that flow state, man. That was actually today's first sponsorship for the stream, man. So, slow stream, man. Appreciate the love.
It is. Tell him to stop. And
What up, girl?
I'm just crazy. I hope the public
So she turned the TV on. You saw all this stuff on the TV, and what did you do? Go through that with us. What did it tell you? What did it tell you? Go through it. Finish it up.
You told me. He told me.
Okay, so what happened next? Did you follow through with that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's fully clothed. She's on the floor. So tell us what happened. You say after you did what else? How did she get on the floor?
Were you fighting because you were trying to beat her, or it was afterwards? How did the fight start? How did the knife get introduced? Walk us through that.
We got into a fight. She grabbed the knife. Finally.
So you took the knife from her, or what? And then?
We started fighting and
Did you cut her head off while she was still alive? Yes.
it's like if I didn't listen, it would make me throw up. It would make me hurt. It would make me hear a lot of noise. It would make me, I won't turn the wrong way. And that stuff going that way. It was talking to me. Information was just getting in. And I didn't want it. It just kept coming and trying to scare me. And scare me. And now I'm to the point where the little sounds that scare me.
There were other stabbings on her body. Did you do that after you cut her head off, or before?
Or before or after, what did you say?
You just told me before. Did she injure you at all? Did she cut you with
The crazy thing about this case is that the only motive we got is that he took drugs and started hearing voices.
a knife when she had it? If you don't know, that's okay. We're going to look at pictures and stuff later. I'm just going to make you remember. Why did you put her head in the bathtub?
He told me.
Her hair was wet. How come? What are you thinking right now?
I don't know.
Why was her hair wet? Did you turn the shower on?
Yes.
To wash yourself or to wash her hair or what?
To wash.
What are the clothes that you had on? Or were you wearing any clothes?
I wasn't wearing it.
Did you have plans on hurting your mom or your dad when you went over to their house? There were no voices that told you to hurt them?
There's voices that tell me to shoot.
To shoot yourself? Why didn't you? Where was the gun? You don't know?
But no, I wasn't gonna hurt.
You weren't gonna hurt your parents?
During the pre-trial phase, a court-ordered psychiatric evaluation found Dykus competent to stand trial. In August 2024, he pleaded guilty to murdering his wife and received a 40-year prison sentence as part of a plea deal. Dykus was later
Bro should have got the death penalty, bro. Cutting someone's head off with the fucking pocket knife. That's so brutal.
transferred within the Texas prison system to serve his sentence. On January 16, 2026, officers found him unresponsive in his cell with a self-inflicted injury. Despite life-saving efforts, he was pronounced dead, ending any remaining legal proceedings. This concludes the report from our investigation division at Twinscope Cops. All individuals involved remain presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Thank you for supporting verified and responsible case analysis.
Man, that was a weird ass case. Honestly, it was kind of boring. That case didn't have like a crazy twist or some information that we weren't able to foresee. Yeah, man, dude was just a psycho at that point, you know? Yeah, you know, RIP the victim. But man, that's gonna be it for today's stream, man. I appreciate the love. Shout out my girl Who That, man. Thank you for the $20 holla. And then also shout out everybody else who sent in the gifts and helped with the love today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. And for that, I appreciate it.